Hello and welcome to my final match in the friendly mix pools round. I'm in the Alchemy pool, and today I'm playing against Mistgun. I'm currently leading the pool, although I've played more matches than some of the other players. But nonetheless, if I play well in this match, I think I have a pretty good shot to win the pool, which would be cool. I'll go on to a bracket regardless of whether that happens or not, because this is the friendly mix, so everyone gets to advance to some kind of bracket based on their position. All right, so this board we have trashing from Forager, so not super fast trashing, but we do have trashing. We have draw in the form of Hunting Party, Destrier, Den of Sin, also Council Room and Embassy with Workers Village. We've also got the +5 from Workers Village, so we can definitely do some stuff. Flag Bearer might actually see some play because there is trashing and there are villages. From a payload standpoint, it's just going to be treasures and foragers. Maybe we use some poachers. There's enough draw, probably, that even if a pile or two runs out, you could make use of poacher, especially with Hunting Party. It could be nice. Whoa. Open with a Den of Sin. All right, that's pretty fortunate, I guess. So definitely think I want to grab a Forager. I think the question is, like, I might buy Flag Bearer here. Being the first person to gain Flag Bearer, normally not great, but well, of course, I don't know, because he opened Den of Sin and triggered a shuffle early, I don't know that he isn't going to have 4. Hitting 5 would be really nice. So if with Flag Bearer we put a silver equivalent into our deck and we draw an extra card for the next turn, I think I'm just gonna get a poacher. I just don't want to be in that situation where all right, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything with this turn, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't want to be in that situation where I'm like, I get Flag Bearer for like 1 turn and then I'm like behind on it for the rest of the game. It'd be annoying. So we might hit 5 here. Now the question is, yeah, do we want a Den of Sin or would we rather have a Hunting Party? Like right now, they're very similar, but Hunting Party is more likely to draw like my Forager or my Poacher, so I think I'm going to go with Hunting Party. And assuming that my opponent doesn't trash a copper here, the other question is, do we want to pick up another Forager or do we want to pick up a silver? A silver could definitely be helpful in continuing to hit 5. Oh, okay. Well, now we'll probably just grab another poacher, sorry. At some point we'll need a Workers Village for +5, but we're not at that point yet. All right, hopefully we can find our Hunting Party so that we can hit 5 again. Right? Oh, right, we've got +5 from the Forager, of course. So 6 doesn't really do a whole lot. So I think that's just another Hunting Party. And at some point, we are going to have to get some more payload. But it's not like we're drawing deck yet, so... I've actually trashed all 3 of my estates, which is pretty exciting. I don't have to worry about tripping over those with Hunting Party anymore. Oh, it's 9. At some point, a Den of Sin is better than a hunting party. I'm not sure when that happens. We might be at that point. Not permanently. I mean, like, we want a mix of them. But okay, so that's awkward. I think what we do here is we play our poachers first. Trigger shuffle. All right, so we might actually be at that point already, but I think actually what I'm going to do is pick up a silver this turn. Yeah, let's go silver poacher. It's a little bit of a risk, but we are going to need a workers' village soon as well. But being able to hit double 5 or 5-4 is mostly what I'm looking at right now. Come on. Dang it. All right. So do we grab a second silver or a second forager? Pretty annoying. We've got both of my hunting parties in there, so I should be pretty capable of drawing this coming turn. I think I'm going to go Silver Workers Village. One thing about the plus buy is that sets us up. Extra plus buy sets us up to be able to get Destriers. But yeah, that was pretty unfortunate to not find either of my hunting parties. Definitely feel like I'm behind right now. My opponent has drawn his deck. He's only got 11 coins, which isn't that much. He's not going to be buying like super cheap Destriers or anything, but I think I may have done more trashing. Yeah, it looks like I've trashed one more copper, which isn't that impressive. But since he's first player, I guess it's kind of impressive. I had trashed 2 more cards coming into this turn. Probably the hunting party cycling at work. Obviously, he has hunting parties now as well, but he took Denison first. Which I think is correct, to be fair, on a 5-2. Hunting party, nothing is not a very exciting opening. But yeah, I will definitely... Three coppers, a silver, and 2 poachers. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Wow. Well, I think it's okay to draw on here. I mean, it's not great, but... Yeah, we really need... We really need a den. The other question is, should I get another forager or should I get another silver? It's 2 coppers and a silver in here. I think I'm going to get... I'm going to get a second forager. Well, really just... I want to get rid of these coppers for sure. But... yeah. Payload's hard to come by on this board. That's the one limiting factor. So silver's cheap. Yeah, so my opponent... Oh, platinum's on this board. Whoops! Okay, it's good to know. $13. Okay. I can see the case for platinum, but I want more draw first. You go Denison. And 2 4s. So do we want a 4th buy right now? 4th buy... Right, the other buy is going to be Destrier, of course. So the 4th buy is a 3-cost Destrier, which isn't that impressive. I think I might prefer another poacher. And then consider picking up a platinum this turn, maybe. Okay, he didn't draw this time. Interesting. So invest in more draw makes sense. I discard copper, silver, and 3 poachers. Right. All right, so 13 again. Yeah, I'm thinking now our draw should be pretty reliable, although adding another another unique into the deck could be a bit of an issue. But still, I think we do want the platinum. Let's go platinum Workers Village. And then that should give us enough to start like getting consistent Destrier buys, hopefully. At this point, I no longer feel like I'm behind. I've got more payload than my opponent. And we've got pretty much the same amount of draw. We each have a den. We each have 2 hunting parties. He does have some more Destriers, I guess. So that is notable. Flag bearer. Okay, interesting. Well, we can counter that. Okay, so 17. All right, we're definitely taking the flag. Leaving us with 13. So we have 3 buys. Buy 2 more things that we can get a Destrier for 3. So that would be 10 coins, which would mean no buying platinum. On the other hand, we don't have like a lot of overdraw right now. I guess we could just go platinum Destrier. That makes some sense. All right, let's do that. We may want to get, if we end up playing Flag Bearer Ping Pong, we may want to get another Forager. Because, although right now, Flag Bearers are only terminal, so we can play the 1 Flag Bearer and buy another one. We can trash the copper this turn. Useful hunting party plays. Something we can keep in mind is like 8 salts is 32 coins. 8 buys, obviously. Right now we've got 4 buys. So if we just like add some more buys to our deck going forward, we can set up a position where we can just pile out like on that. Depending on our relative positions. Like, right now, my opponent only has 3 buys, so if I stay ahead of him on buys, I might be able to force him to do something awkward. I don't know. We'll see. So do I play Destrier first or Hunting Party first? Like, because I'd like to be able to draw Destrier with Hunting Party. I guess I play Destrier first. All right, trashes the Flag Bearer. I might actually buy Flag Bearer here, but well, I don't know. And I can play the Flag Bearer. We'll see. Okay, so he is in green. With less payload than I have. And with like he's gonna have worse flag tempo or whatever. He does pick up a silver though. Yeah, I think we still play Destrier. Okay, we found our other hunting party, but that's fine. Do we play Poacher? I don't really want to skip the Poachers, but we've got discards a silver and 2 Poachers. 2 silvers, 3 Poachers, and a platinum. Yeah, we'll draw all that up. Poacher. So yeah, now the choice. Well, I mean, yeah, I think I'd rather buy the Flag Bearer probably. So we still don't have any, silvers in the trash. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, and 6 is 23. So you can grab a colony. That leaves us with 12. We can grab a Flag Bearer. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be easier to just do this than... Okay. So we're going to grab a Flag Bearer and a colony. And now we can grab a 5 and a Destrier. So I think... I mean, it would be nice to add some more buys to my deck for the salt thing. But I would really like to... I think a Den of Sin is going to... Well... Could go Workers' Village Destrier. I mean, do I have enough stop cards that I'm worried about the ways in which Den of Sin is better? I don't know. I think I'm going to take the Workers' Village. Because that gets me up to 5 buys, which is enough to buy Colony and 4 Salts if he buys a Colony. I don't know if I have the money to do that. 16, 26. Well, I have... I'm close, right? If I forage a draw card, I think I might have enough. He buys 1 colony. And if he buys 2 colonies, then I'm not going to do that, obviously. If he buys 2 colonies, I think that's all he can do. Well, he did add a silver. But if he buys 2 colonies, he can't do much more than that anyway. Oh, can he not even buy 2 colonies? Wow, okay. You can buy Colony Province, and then I can't do that. Do what I was talking about, but that's fine. I have the threat. I guess Poacher's becoming... Poacher's discarding at this point would be a little bad. I kind of have a lot of them. So maybe I should stop buying Destriers. But it's okay. I don't need more Workers' Villages, so like if that same decision point comes up, I can buy Den. Or well, it was Den. No, it was Den versus Workers' Village, not Den versus Destrier. Never mind. He also was going to want to buy Flag Bearer. Unless he leave me with the flag. I guess I'd added the payload of the Flag Bearer as well. Yeah, this is an awkward spot for my opponent because he kind of has to... Like... He doesn't have enough payload. He needs to maybe consider Colony Province, but... But then he is stagnant on payload going forward. If he doesn't do Colony Province, then he risks that I get the Salt pile out. I mean, if he doesn't touch the colonies, then he doesn't. But then the risk is that I like double colony and he's like just like way behind. And you could double province, but you can't really do a whole lot from that either, like add a silver, and then he probably risks not drawing. Maybe he doesn't, I don't know. He also can't get the Flag Bearer if he does that. It gets the colony. I guess the obvious choice for what I forage, if I can hit colony quad salt, is the Den of Sin. So yeah, that's yeah 20, or that's 27 coins, not 26. I think I said it was 26. It's 27. Okay, so we're gonna play Destrier first again, I guess, and again, hunting party. Discard a poacher in a worker's village and a silver. Okay. Okay, so how much do I have? I have... And what did he end up buying? Colony, Workers' Village, Destrier. Okay. So 16 and 6. So 12. 13, 14, 24, 25. Yeah, so I'm 2 coins short. So he didn't gain any payload. So if I double colony, I mean, I'm in reasonable shape. I also don't need to play the Forager. Right? Like he cannot, there's no way he can triple colony. So, yeah. Is there any reason for me to just buy a single colony, I guess is the question. If I buy 1 colony, he still can't buy 2 colonies next turn. So if he buys colony province next turn, we're definitely going to get 1 colony. I'm just wondering if I should just get like double den silver. The silver gets me, well, silver gets me up to 15 coins. Over and above like a single colony. Forage 16. That's enough to quad salt if that's relevant, which it shouldn't be. I mean, because I would buy a colony. But what else does the silver get me? The silver gets me the ability to salt once after buying 1 colony. So if he buys a colony, they're down to 3. I buy a colony, they're down to 2, and then I can't. Yeah, we just double colony here. And if he buys colony province, then I buy colony salt, or double colony. Colony salt if I dud. He somehow buys double colony, which I'm pretty sure is not possible, then I can win on colony province. Actually, I don't even need a province. I just need colony estate or colony salt. Wait, can he win on colony salt salt? Did I fuck this up? Oh my god, I did! God damn it! God damn it, I'm such an idiot. Could have just gotten the 1 colony. Last turn, if you bought only one colony, I could still win by 4 salt. So no remorse. I mean, don't regret. I disagree. I mean, I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm saying that I disagree that I should not have regrets. Like, if that's true, and I had realized that I could have just bought a province and or 2 provinces. The implication of what he's saying is like, well, you couldn't have, you were just screwed, and I don't think that's true. I think I'm just dumb. I could have bought Colony Province. That would have probably been the correct play. Okay, so there's not really any trashing on this board. Right, I don't care. So do we want to get a fool? I mean, there's stockpile and silk merchant, so like that seems kind of too slow. What's the play on this board? Just play with like dens and silk merchants and maybe some tragic heroes and try to just like play fast because of stockpile and all that. I guess. I don't know. Oh, there's also lucky coin. Right. Of course there is. All right, I think our goal is to get some Dens of Sin now. Yeah, I think, well, yeah, whatever. Think about triggering shuffle and whether I want to do that, but whatever. Denison is what we want. We don't actually need to spend our stockpile. If we do spend our stockpile, we're going to buy what with it? We're going to buy a silk merchant. I guess that has some merit. I guess. I triggered the shuffle. Well, yes, if you're going to play it. Then I triggered the shuffle without the den, but he did the same thing, so. All right, anyway, so obviously we were going to want to get another stockpile here so we can get ours out of exile. Well, we want to just get another den right now, probably. I mean, with Lucky Coin injecting money into our deck, we don't necessarily need to worry too much about the stockpiles in the long run. We can just sort of play like Den of Sin money and have plus buys from Silk Merchant, and they won't collide that often because of all of the silvers getting added, so, and the lack of trashing. So like we can kind of just run off the villagers, I think. I mean, I do think I want to get a stockpile when I can, but so do I just double den here? I think so. Let's get all the dens. Good card. All right, I think I'm slightly confused about how many dens I have, but I think I might end up winning the split 6-4 if, you know, that's something that's relevant. So right now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins, which is enough to buy den stockpile, and we can save a villager. I think that's probably fine. Maybe we split it 5-5. I don't know. Just yeah, I got one, he got one, I got two, he got two, I got three, I got four. Huh. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have 6. I guess this is like technically an oversimplification. Like technically I buy and gain a Den of Sin, and then I buy again another Den of Sin rather than buying and gaining 2 at once, but obviously it doesn't matter. Still, usually the log is like more explicit about that stuff, I feel like. Thinking about what to gain with Tragic Hero, I would go ahead and gain a gold. I wouldn't gain a stockpile. Anyway, I think we're well ready for greening at this point. We've got all the Dens of Sin we're ever going to have. We've got money. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Didn't exile the other, or discard the other stockpile from exile. What? Wow. Has he not been taking silvers? Oh, he has. Somehow he drew his deck. I guess he did have 3 dens in play to start with. Well, that's not going to happen again. And it should be very clear whether I'm right about having 6 dens or not. Yeah, what a weird choice. Why not exile the other stockpile? I guess maybe he was counting and wanted to make sure he did draw his deck. I could see that. Stonemason for Silk Merchants. No, that Silk Merchant, or sorry, that Stonemason's going to do a whole lot here. I guess it. Yeah, I don't know. All right. We only have 6. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. We just take another Silk Merchant here, then? I could see Tragic Hero being the better buy. I think it probably is. You get Tragic Hero on a den turn and we get a gold. That'll be helpful. Or we get a stockpile if it's particularly tactically advantageous. Yes, he replaced his Tragic Hero, yeah. Wants to spend 2 coffers in Stonemason? Maybe? Yep. That 3-to-1 den distribution. Interesting. All right, so we have 8. We can double province here. Or we can buy province, Silk Merchant, stockpile, and get our stockpiles back. I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, right, Mountain Pass. Man, this game's almost over, too, because of the piles. 5 stockpiles. I mean, granted, neither of us is realistically going to have 5 buys in a turn. I mean, maybe. I guess he's got enough villagers. I have enough villagers that if we draw the right cards. Yeah, I definitely think I want to get the Mountain Pass. Well, or do I? It's interesting. Depends. I mean, obviously, it depends on how much he bids. But, like, if he has the debt, all I have to do is, like, buy a province and then empty the stockpiles. Or the Stonemasons, actually. You get, for Stonemason overpay, you get 3 Stonemasons for 4 coins. So you go 4, 8, 9, 10 coins. No, wait. 12 coins. 4 buys. That's cheaper than emptying stockpiles. Bid 15. So over 2 turns, Mountain Pass is worth 8 points. So over 2 turns, I need a duchy and like, so I need like 17 coins. Like, realistically, assuming that 2 turns, although he has the 3 dens in play right now, but he does not have any. His stockpiles are both in exile. He didn't, like, that turn that he got the 1 stockpile, he did not replace it. So does he even have 15 coins without a stockpile? What? I know that that's a no info undo. Actually, is it even a no info undo? Like, the fact that I didn't immediately click on a button is at least some kind of info. Yeah, he had 15 coins that turn. He may have put a silver into his deck. Probably has. Actually, he hasn't. He's gained some coffers. So you could realistically pay it off in 1 turn. Now, if I'm the one who takes it, it puts him far enough behind that he can't really expect to pile. So it is a pretty awkward situation for him, I think. Okay, so he bid 16 this time. All right. I guess he bid 14 before. Now he bid 16. I think the best thing for me to do is pass and go for the pile out. I mean, granted, it's about to be his turn. So if he draws his deck, pays it off. Nah, you know what? I take it. Just too bad I didn't click on the button. If the turns were reversed, and I was going to get to take 2 turns before he got to take 2 turns, I think it'd be better. But I should be able to pay this off over 2-ish turns, and in that time he can either get 2 provinces and still be behind, or he can. Well, he won't be able to lower the piles at the point. This is the safer play, I think. I am annoyed that I didn't just click on the button, like let him bid me up, but oh well. Well, if you wanted to take stockpile then, presumably you want to take a stockpile now. Although, I guess... I don't know. I guess he could be worried about lowering the stockpiles as well. Which I actually have... He's gonna... Oh, wow. That's bold. That is bold. Those stockpiles are low. Yeah, so now the goal is to just empty the stockpiles, for sure. Yeah, I'm very glad I took the points, because he could have done this if he'd taken the debt. He has another stonemason, he has more silk merchants. I mean, I don't know if he has them in hand, but he could have completely emptied the stockpiles this turn. With the points lead. Potentially, if he drew the right things, which it looks like he did not. Or either that or he's choosing not to because, well, obviously he can't. Okay. So I think we have to play these stockpiles. Come on. I'd be pretty surprised if he could buy like 3 stockpiles and a duchy. I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. Like off of a 0 Denison hand, though, that'd be, nah. No way. He's also down to 1 villager. No coffers. Buys an estate. Okay. That's not going to do anything for now. Alright, so I guess we play this first. I mean, I don't think it matters, but so I think we've already got it. All right. Made the right call, despite not fully accounting for the threat of making the wrong call. So that's good. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting in that game. Despite the fact that I didn't realize it was there until it was time to bid. Stonemason again. Ooh. Stonemason for border villages. That looks exciting. We've got a 5. We want to trigger a shuffle for our opponent. I mean, Lost City is not that exciting as an opener. However, think about what we're gonna do. I mean, this is one of the least harmful times to give our opponent a card, at the very least. And, like, at worst... Well, I guess if we assume he had a 3-4, we could end up giving him a 3-5. But, like, if I open Swashbuckler, then... Like, if I want to do a lurker thing... Which, I mean, probably I do want lurkers. Like, it seems pretty good here. Trashing and gaining border villages. And you can stonemason the border villages and then gain them back with lurkers. Oh, yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's get the Lost City. If he drew a silver, I could have potentially given him a 3-6 open. Not very high odds of that happening, but... You're going to want to pick up a temple at some point to thin with. Okay, so he could buy Lost City as well, though he would know that he'd be allowing me to miss my estates with my shuffle. There's much less reason for him not to buy Swashbuckler. Or Council Room, I guess. Okay. That was really unlikely. Okay, so he doesn't have a lurker yet, but he's going to shuffle just as soon as I do. So... I think maybe the thing to do right now is to just trash another lurker. And do we want to pick up that temple? Yeah. Stonemason for lurkers. Sure. Okay. I'm going to grab a lurker, another lurker. All right, he gets the lurker. Okay. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Maybe I buy cavalry here. I think so. Draws 2 estates. Really? Really? Come on. Can I even at least draw my temple? Alright, well, no point playing the lurker. That's frustrating. Alright, now we get to do a border village thing. That's good. It is, yeah. So trash you, pain you, and I think we want a swashbuckler more than a Lost City right now. We got 2 villages and not many stop cards. Alright, I guess we just grab another lurker here. I haven't even been looking at this. Oh, temple, right. That's why. Not like we want to have 10 temples in our deck. Okay. Come on. Do I want a Lost City this time, or do I want another Swashbuckler? I think I'll take the Swashbuckler. And do I want another Lurker? About like 4 Lurkers. I don't think I do. Do I want a silver? It'd be nice to hit 8. I guess I'll pick up a silver. I mean, not that I'm going to hit 8 anytime soon, just by buying 1 silver, but, you know, eventually. Yeah, that's about it for that turn, I guess. Still don't want to add more lurkers. Too bad. I think... No, that's a Swashbuckler. Do I only have 3 lurkers? Does he have 4 lurkers? Maybe he has 4 lurkers. Alright, maybe I will get another lurker then. Ugh. Man. What is this? What is this? Come on. What, really? Come on. Wow. That's ridiculous. I've even done more trashing. Man. That was ridiculous. And I have absolutely nothing again. Oh my god. That... Salty. Yeah, if I don't find a village here, oh my gosh. I think I've had 1 lurker in every hand so far this shuffle. Okay. All right, this time I think we got to get a lost city. I guess we could end actions by cavalry. Let's do that. That worked out. Okay, we can get our border village on again. Do we want to... What do we want to get with it, though? Piles are quite low at this point. Quite low. What if we want like a messenger or something that gives us some payload? Like, we're not going to be able to activate another swashbuckler, that's for sure. Let's do that. Do we need to keep this copper? Like, do we need to buy a duchy or something? Like, he's got 4 lurkers. I mean, he could definitely, like, trash... I don't know. The pilot's close. I know that much. Just don't know how close. He could definitely get 2 border villages, or just trash 2 border villages. Trash like T. I don't know. I think in the interests of, I guess I could take Temple. Actually, Temple saves me a coffer and gives me just as many points right now. I don't think he's gonna be able to get border village, like, well, I mean, obviously he could get border village duchy to take a points lead, but then, like, that's not lowering the piles, so. Right, by cavalry, sure. Oh man, almost got the treasure chest. That's gonna matter. So yeah, he surely is gonna be able to get the last border village. But I don't think he's gonna be able to do that and gain all 4 of those cards and a duchy. Could be wrong. If I am wrong, I'll be sad. He's got 2 more lurkers to work with. He could get 1 lurker back, which turns into another, like, quote-unquote gain. If he, like, gains border village lurker, but then he's not gaining border village duchy. So if he gains border village duchy, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, he's not going to be able to afford to buy 2 cavalry and 2 lurker. He does have a stonemason, though. Oh, he has a stonemason. Oh, God. I probably lose. Yeah. Yeah. He can, like, stonemason border village to, like... Unless he's played all of his border villages, which he might have done. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure he has. Okay, so yeah, lurker, trashing a lurker. Stonemason. Yep, I lose. Oh. Right, whatever. Damn it, damn it, damn it! I guess I should have not lowered the piles as much as I did, but yeah, that was awkward. I do think that it made a big difference that I don't know, maybe. Well, yeah, I mean, the problem was I had duds where I could not buy cavalry. He did not really. He had maybe one, but like I don't know. I mean, I could see an argument for me having chosen the wrong approach at the beginning, but it definitely felt like he was getting a little bit more fortunate with his draws as well. All right, so we got Hermit is our estate trashing. Also transmogrify, perhaps. The only copper trashing is Bishop. There's Wall, so that has something to recommend it. We can exile an estate for a point. Let's do it. Although I guess that's bad with Wall, actually, isn't it? I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna ask for an undo. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, so... Oh, it's shelters. So we don't actually want... Well, I guess we can transmogrify shelters into patricians. But let's get a hermit, I think. Hermit, silk merchant, probably. Yeah, I mean, you could say that the estate doesn't matter for Wall because it's worth a point and that offsets the point. But if we can stay under the threshold, that means other cards are like potentially not worth negative points. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't actually matter at all. I could see that being the case. So mistgun opens with a transmogrify. Interesting. We hit 5 or 6 if we want to get a Destrier, which I mean is a draw card that isn't terminal. That has something to. There's something to be said for that. Alternatively, we could get like patrician smugglers or something. And getting a smugglers, I think, is going to be pretty important, potentially, at least. I mean, the patrician isn't going to do anything right now. How much do we care about the coffers? We're going to have We're gonna have Hermit, 2 shelters, 2 copper here. We're gonna buy a Patrician. So let's get the Destrier. And we can buy a Patrician and gain a Smugglers. I mean, we could get a Madman. Gain a Hermit. Buy nothing, gain a Madman. Maybe that's better. It's just that there's not like a lot of exciting things to do with the Madman right now. I do want a Smugglers. All right, so he didn't do anything. So do I want a or do I want to trash my Necropolis? I think is the question now. I guess so. I mean, there's workers' villages. This isn't really a shuffle that I want to trigger. Right now, Workers' Village is better than City. Wild Hunt feels a little ambitious since I trashed my Necropolis. That card is an Overgrown Estate, which I would like it to get off the top of my deck. Let's get the Workers' Village, I guess. Yeah, at some point, Hermits might pile, Silk Merchants might pile, and City will be good. But right now, having the plus buy could be nice. Although, obviously, Silk Merchant gives me plus buy as well. It gains a Patrician. Not the most exciting smuggle. Gains the Smugglers. And a Silk Merchant. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Madman. Okay, so I think we smuggle the Silk Merchant. We're gonna draw it, that doesn't matter. Do we want another Madman? So I've got all my money in hand. I really don't think I do. Destriers are at 5. They gain another card, they go to 4 and then to 3. So I think I take another Smugglers here. Got 2 Villagers to play with. I could smuggle this turn, but I don't know that I want to spend my Villagers to do that. We're gonna need to get some copper trashing going soon here. Means bishop. You can also potentially trash silk merchants. I think that's unreasonable. Trash is a patrician. Yeah, I mean, wall will make you want to do that. I don't know that I'm ready to do that sort of thing necessarily, but I mean, I guess you've got to gain something, so like it, you know, it can make sense. Like Hermit isn't actually reducing the number of cards in your deck. Oh no. At some point we need another village. Maybe that point is now. Maybe we get a city. Yeah, transmogrifying silk merchants is pretty nice. Into cities, I mean. At least if and when the cities activate. Maybe I should pick up a transmogrify. Just spent another coffer on a Dustrier, but I can kind of understand why you might not want to do that. So do we want to gain something with Hermit before we shuffle? Probably not, actually. Let's replace Silk Merchant. Damn it! Alright. Well, now we gotta focus on cities, I guess. A weird board. Okay, so he is hermitless now. That's notable. Maybe I should just trash a silk merchant here. Play one first. Yeah, god damn it. Where are my other cities? Ugh. All right, so lowering the city pile obviously means he can mid-turn activate cities, but I think it's still worth doing. I could get a madman. Pick up another hermit. Gain one city. That'll be pretty hard for him to mid-turn activate them with the small gears in his discard pile, in a way that's meaningful at least. Is the madman worth it? Is the madman worth it? Like, what is the alternative? We buy I don't know, bishop, something. Let's take the madman. Oh, there it is. Because right now all it is draw. It's not plus buy or coin, which is relevant. Oh, he can smuggle a hermit. What an awkward board. Friggin' smugglers, man. If you have good enough draw, then whatever, or if your opponent has enough good enough draw, then whatever you buy, your opponent can use before you can, which is just noxious. That's going to be in my favor right now. If he does gain a hermit, I can smuggle the hermit and then, like, I don't know, potentially threaten a pile out. Potentially. End up in some, like, awkward smugglers related stalemate here too. That would be exciting. I guess he has the transmogrify, so Yeah, actually, I mean, there's so little incentive to like gain cards now. It's really awkward. But apparently he got a third smugglers at some point? I don't remember that happening. Or did I do that? I don't think I did that. I mean, I guess he could be looking at a pile out. He like smuggles hermits and then plays hermit to gain smugglers and then smuggles more hermits. But I think he would just lose because of wall. I mean, even if, assuming he has enough actions, which he probably wouldn't. White. Yeah, if he puts 10 cards into his deck, there's no way. Okay, it looks like he's going for it. I guess he can gain a bunch of madmen. Yeah. GG? He asked for an undo for that. I don't know, man. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, that board was just super duper awkward. Well, all right. So I finish out the group stage +2. That is to say, I went 3-1, 2-2, 2-2. So that will probably. I mean, I think I'm guaranteed at least second place. I don't see how I could possibly not be. But for first place, I basically need Amifet and mistgun not to win both of their other matches or go 4-0 in either match, or if they do, they need to lose, stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a reasonable chance. Like, it's such a small number of games that even just being one game over 500 is actually, like, pretty good. But, boy, do I regret that game one. Holy crap. That was so bad. I mean, I do think mistgun had the edge here. So, like, if he hadn't ended the game, I think he probably was favored to win. Although it would have been really awkward to get to that point. So, I mean, I don't know if I can actually say, like, oh, I ought to have gone 3-1 in this match. Because, like, realistically, I probably should have lost this game. Anyway, so one way or another, I'll be back with more games in this tournament, either in the first place bracket or the second place bracket, I'm assuming. I guess it's possible. Like, I guess it's possible there could be a tie for second or a tie for first. Maybe we'll have to play some kind of tiebreaker. I don't really know. But I guess I'll by the time I'm back with another match, I will know. So thanks for watching, and until then.